What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tarek Ali, and I'm here with
Prince Jawan.
You know, the recent son that was dragged by his mom for his makeup.
His very beat makeup.
Yeah. We're gonna get into that conversation. We're gonna also talk to all the queer boys around America. Stay tuned.
God, he's so extra. He's like so gay. Like wigs? Who wears wigs? Is he even a boy? I don't know. Who even watches him?
It's not just us that's coming out. Like, it affects a lot of people around us. And I think that a lot of queer people, you know, we have the right for years. For some people, 20 years, some people, 40 years. We've been hiding, and it's like, finally we want to break free, and we don't care about anyone else.
Yeah.
But it is important to realize that it's not just you going through this, it's everybody. So I put that in consideration when my parents didn't like, you know, the whole wigging thing. It was a lot. And, you know, I can't throw on a wig after I was in 10th grade, 11th grade, something like that. After 16 to 17 years and say, hey, accept this. It's like, whoa, okay? You know what I mean? So it's like, you have to give them time, and they don't understand it. They're heterosexual, they're cisgender, they don't understand it.
They don't even understand what that means.
They don't understand any of it, so it's like, you can't do it and then expect them to be like, yeah, we're here for it.
But what we can expect them is to try to learn.
And that's the problem.
I'm learning,
that's
and my
the problem.
mom, I feel it's not to just keep throwing this back to my mom, but like parents in general, like they kind of think that we become know-it-alls, like when we come to school.
It's kind of true.
It is.
People go to college
because we start to learn stuff. Like, I was in my sociology class, like you're in your men in society class, like you start learning about gender and expression and identity and all this other stuff. When I was in high school, I didn't know anything about this.
Yeah.
I really thought that it was just trans people, men and women. I didn't know that people could be gender fluid. I didn't even know that there was a word for that. So when you come to college, you're just exposed to different people who expose you to different things. Like my friends at Morehouse exposed me to way more things and taught me things. And the thing is, I was ignorant. And some people, you have to just acknowledge that you're ignorant when it comes to certain things, but you can't be ignorant. Like you can't be ignorant for a long time. You have to learn, because if you don't learn and you know that you're ignorant, you're doing yourself a disservice.
I think that's the problem with a lot of parents. Like, we understand that you don't understand. That's not the problem. We understand that you're not going to accept it immediately. That's not the problem. The problem is when we try to talk about it, you don't want to understand it. You know?
That's the issue.
You don't want to understand
when I try to talk to my parents, they're not receptive. It's kind of like a wall. And like I'm trying to break down that wall, but it's just like as soon as I feel like I'm breaking it down, I'm not really breaking it down. They're still
you're getting tolerance. Because there is a difference between tolerance and acceptance. And
I'm not even being tolerated at this point. It wasn't tolerance. But I just need to have the conversation. Like, the conversation just needs to be had, and I do apologize to my mom for making everything public.
Would you handle the situation differently? You would have posted it and everything?
Again? Yeah. Because I reached so many people. Like, people were DMing me literally like, thank you, like, for seeing this and that I'm not alone. Representation is key, and if people don't see themselves, then they feel as though they're alone, and you're not alone. And I wouldn't do it. I would do it over again, because I feel like it was important for people to see that. Because I feel like if I was going through like the same thing that I'm going through and it wasn't like publicized, and then to see something like that publicized, and like the person, you know, is in college, and, you know, they have things going for themselves, and they're battling to be accepted by their parents, like I would want to see that.
So you were willing to sacrifice your mother's feelings for...
I didn't think I sacrificed her feelings, because I never put my mom out there. Like, y'all don't know my mother's name. Nobody knows what my mother looks like.
I don't know that. Before I go in this, I want you to remember, well, a lot of people don't know this. Whenever there's a situation, whenever there's a problem, I always do this, even conferences. I went to one the other day, and I wanted to say this before they thought I was on the other side, because people might think that the way that I work, because, you know, I'm in activism, and I'm in a lot of different situations where you have to look at both sides. A lot of people just come with, you know, their strong side, and I have a strong side, but I like to put myself in other people's shoes, and I want to back them up. Like, I'm, you know, the attorney of a criminal. I want to help them and then devalue why they think the way they do. So I want to stand in her shoes right now and be able to ask you a couple questions. So it's like,
go ahead.
You know, with her, you know, that was something that happened between her and her son.
Yeah.
And a lot of parents, I know if that happened to me, if something like, well, it wouldn't happen to me, but if I had a kid and something like that happened, then you put it on Twitter and thousands of people are dragging me, calling me this and that.
People weren't dragging her. Did you see people dragging her? You did? Oh, I didn't see that.
I mean, I wouldn't say dragging, but
they were just like, why would somebody's mom do that? Comments like
don't worry about her. She just mad about,
I did see stuff like that.
Stuff like that. Just would hurt my feelings as a parent. So did you think about that when you did it, or you were just really?
Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna get that much attention. Honestly, I thought it was just going, my little timeline, my little 5,000 followers at the time were gonna see it, and they don't really even like pay me any attention anymore, because but I just thought it was just gonna reach my following, and then it reached my following, then my following, like most of my following saw it and acknowledged it, and then people started to build up on it, and next thing I knew, somebody was contacting me for an article. But if my mom is hurt, and I feel like she is hurt.
Oh, so you don't know? You really have not talked to her? That's ridiculous. Why haven't you talked to? I mean,
I called her.
Okay.
Another question is, did she answer? If I was to do it over again, I would have cropped out mother and just let people absorb the message. I still think it probably wouldn't have gave the same effect though.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't have gave the same effect.
I think what made it so big was because
it was your mother. Yeah. But no, I wouldn't sacrifice my mother's feelings. My feeling, like seeing your mom, say something like that about you. Your feeling, my feelings were sacrificed as well.
Yeah.
Like that hurt me. And I think people kind of lost track that, I was hurt by that situation. Because honestly, I was depressed afterwards. Like, who wouldn't be when your mom doesn't like something that you're doing or doesn't agree with something that you're doing in your entire life?
And it's not like something like where you work. Something you can change.
It's not like where I'm going to school, I got all F's.
Yeah, this is me.
Yeah.
This is just who I am. And it's like, I've been this way my entire life, and I'm finally sharing it with you. And it's like, I mean, we've all been there. And I think, now I guess we can just talk about where do we go from here?
A conversation.
I go home in like a week or two. So I probably won't update. Like, I won't. Twitter's not gonna get a play-by-play update. I'm going home with my mom. Like, no.
Yeah, and I don't think that's their business.
It's not.
It is their business to, serve as representation for all the queer boys out there that want to wear makeup or want a purse or want to wear this girl's shirt and, feel uncomfortable. And
I feel like that needed to be shared though. Like,
no, that definitely needed to be shared.
Because even you, when you reached out to me, you didn't even know.
Yeah. I was really.
And Tay and I know each other. We're from the same city.
Oh, yeah.
So we knew each other before we got here.
Yeah. It just made me happy that
Did it?
Even though this was a bad thing, I was happy that it happened because, you know what I said? I was talking to my best friend about it, and I was saying, I'm just really happy that I was cheesing. I was like, I'm just so happy, like he gets to be himself. Just think about all the years that people go sometimes. Caitlyn went about, how old is the girl? 60, 80? Girl,
she's old. Down.
Caitlyn went so long without being able to be themselves. And for us to be able to get there at this age is a blessing.
It is.
So I'm happy that I feel comfortable right now putting on, this highlight in front of the entire world because I'm at that point where I'm confident about it. And the thing is, I think people think with these motives that we're pushing, we think that everyone should wear makeup. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying because
I want to do it.
Exactly. It's what I want to do. It's who I am. Just because you're gay does not mean you need to wear makeup. Does not need to mean you need to do this. Because you're a male, you don't need to do this.
I don't feel like you gotta prove yourself. Do it because you want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing this because I want to do it. I'm not doing this because I'm getting a lot of recognition for it now. I'm doing this because this is genuinely like, if you go through my tweets, I've tweeted a couple times.
Even deeper than what you want to do, it's who you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people, boys who know they're gay, and early ages like 7th grade, they might like to do it.
Yeah.
And it takes time. When you come out, when you realize you're gay, you start over. You're zero. I mean, you're a completely different person, and you know they will downplay it and say it's just something you do in the bedroom. Why do people need to know this?
Yeah.
We have history, we have culture, we have skills, we have. If you can go a lifetime acting like something you're not and being a robot and survive, because mind you, we have the highest suicide rate.
We do.
And
highest homeless rate.
It's ridiculous. But that's what I wanted, you know, to get out of this is to, you know, be yourself.
Yeah.
And to consider other people and your parents when you're coming out.
Yeah.
And, you know, just be happy. So I did my everyday thing. This is usually how I do my makeup, you know. I put on foundation. I use MAC, you know, HD, very nice.
Shout out to MAC.
Shout out to MAC. I've been using it for years. And I also use highlight. I do a little, you know, bronzer. Sometimes I put it under my eyes and then the creases right here, but I didn't do it today. Very subtle. This is how I like it. Do you want?
Okay, so I did, like, it wasn't a natural beat, but I just wanted to play in this eyeshadow, like this purple eyeshadow that I had. So I did like the glow.
Get a little close. Get close.
I did the little glow. I don't have any, like, you know, I don't have any highlight on, but I did my eyeshadow. I also did my lips. I have some lip gloss on. It's very cute. I like it. So yeah, that's what I have on right now.
And me, I'm about to put on some nice chapstick. Cute for me, you know.
For you.
Masculine with a hint of femininity. Come on now. That's how I like it. So, thank you guys for watching. I thought this video was really important for representation for all the queer boys around the world.
Yeah.
And shoot, all the heterosexual men that want to wear makeup, you know, just be yourself. You know, just because you wear makeup does not make you gay. It's not your. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Tarek Ali. I am here with Juwan. Thank you, Juwan, for coming. Thank you for giving your input and sharing your life with us.
Thank you for having me.
And I love my tabies, and see you on the next video.
Mwah.
You know what I do? That's what I do at the end of all my videos. Oh my gosh.
That was so cute.
And make sure that, you know, you click this video up here because, you know, up there. It's gonna be one of these.
It's gonna be somewhere around here.
Click that video and watch my recent video, and make sure you follow me on my social media. I'm gonna put Juwan's social media up here. And I love my tabies, and see you on the next video.
Mwah.
You know what I do? That's what I do at the end of all my videos.